All this week on Dateline Schools at Michigami Elementary School in Port Huron, and learning about behavior intervention coaches that the district is using. Tell us all about it. We're talking with Mark Hanton, who happens to be one of the behavior intervention coaches. And Mark, yesterday you talked about PBIS, positive behavior. Tell us what PBIS is and why is that here in the district?
First, it's a state mandate, but it's very positive in the name, obviously, a positive approach to create systems that work. And it's about bringing in everything really that's good for kids and creating systems that work so that when a leader might leave, that those systems continue with the teams that are in place. Again, it's positive interventions and supports. And then there's different levels. There's a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3. So tier 1 is really the most important on a lot of levels because that's what has to be in place. Did your kids ever have a fish growing up, or did you have a fish?
We had a few, yes.
How long did it live?
Not very long.
Right. So most goldfish live about 2 weeks, right?
Right.
So do you know what the lifespan of a goldfish is?
No, I do not.
It's somewhere around 26 years.
Wow. Okay.
Right? If everything is perfect in place, if that water is perfect and the food and everything is in place, that fish can live a long time. And so that's the way we like to think about it. It's the water, in a way, the environment that you create, that people like to be there, they feel good about being there. That's the first step. It's about acknowledging students that are doing the right thing. It's about using data to make decisions. And it's a lot of times rewarding for what you want to see, because a lot of times in life, what you focus on is what you get. If you've ever bought a car and all of a sudden you realize there's like all these same cars out here, but you don't notice that until you have that specific thing that you focus on, right? So when we focus on what we want, we start to create what we want a little bit more, so that we as a team really develop expectations for the school, and those positive expectations are really the mainstay for that, and building relationships with students so that we can take the next steps and create an environment that people want to be in. And that's tier 1.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.